the needle to heaven.
It's always been a wonderful experience to play with these toys, isn't it? Indeed, you too have many toys and would love to play with them. Do you give your toys to others so that they can also play with them? I mean the most favorite one. I know you don't. But do you know sharing gives more pleasure? We should always share our things with others. God always blesses those children who share and serve to others. Okay, I will tell you a story. The story teaches us not to be too attached to wealth. Instead, be a good human being and do seva, which means service to others. This is one way of being close to God. Have you heard about Guru Nanak? Guru Nanak was the first Sikh Guru or teacher and the founder of the Sikh faith. Sikh means someone who learns. Guru Nanak used to go different places for preaching. Once he went to Lahore city. Duni Chand was the richest man in the city of Lahore. He lived in a magnificent palace surrounded by all the luxuries of life. One day, he came to know that Guru Nanak Dev Ji was preaching in the city. He rushed out to the place where Guru Nanak Dev Ji was staying and invited him to his palace to a special dinner in his honor. Guru Nanak Dev Ji politely refused, but since Duni Chand would not take no for an answer, Guru Nanak Dev Ji was forced to accept the invitation. Duni Chand was very pleased.
It will be the best evening of your life.
Guru Nanak Dev Ji was given a grand welcome at the feast, attended by all the rich and famous people of the city. The food was delicious, prepared with much care, and everyone had a wonderful evening. At the dinner, Duni Chand turned to Guru Nanak.
I happen to be the wealthiest man in this city. If there is anything I can do for you, holy sir, please don't hesitate to ask.
Guru Nanak was quiet. He looked around the huge rooms, the expensive carpets and curtains, the paintings on the walls, the silver urns filled with flowers, the ladies of the house dressed in the finest of silks and laden with gold jewellery. He then felt his pocket and took out a small box, inside which was a fine silver needle. Well, Duni Chand, there is, in fact, something you can do for me. Guru Nanak replied, handing him the needle. I want you to keep this fine needle safely and return it to me when eventually we meet in heaven.
Is that all? Most certainly, holy sir, most certainly.
Gushed the rich man, filled with self-importance. He got up, made a big show of safely putting the needle into his coat pocket, and then went to see of Guru Nanak to his place. When he returned home, he began to boast to his wife about the special task with which the holy man had entrusted him. To his utter astonishment, his wife started giggling.
You silly man, how are you going to do what Guru Nanak has asked for?
Quite confused, Duni Chand rushed back to the Guru.
Oh holy sir, please guide me and tell me how I can take this needle with me when I die.
Guru Nanak Dev Ji smiled gently and placing his hand kindly on Duni Chand's shoulder, replied, Duni Chand, if you can't carry a tiny needle with you, how will you take all your wealth and property with you to heaven? Duni Chand was quiet as he began to realize the truth of the Holy Guru's wise words. It was true, all his wealth was worth nothing. When he died, he would not be able to take it with him to heaven. How worthless all this money was! He bent and touched the Holy Guru's feet, and as he left, there were tears in his eyes. Soon, kitchens were set up across the city where hot food was served to the poor twice a day. Schools for poor children were started, and free hospitals looked after the sick and the suffering. When this much-loved man, who had done so much seva, died, everyone came to pay his last respects to him. Duni Chand took many good deeds and good wishes up to heaven with him.